claims she loves a bad boy, and let's face it, you'll never catch her on a Saturday night walking down the street in broken heels. It's only Alexandra Burke. How you doing?
That was a good intro.
Did you like it? I actually wrote that myself.
Oh, I love it. No, I love that. I loved it.
Okay, now all your fans want to know. We've missed you. They've missed you.
Oh,
where have you been? We know you did like a 37, 40 date tour, which must have been like very, very strenuous.
Oh my god.
But you haven't released anything for a while. Is that because you're just working really hard on the second album? You want to make it great? Where have you been?
Well, I went on tour a year ago for in January and February, and it was 37 dates, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun. But then since then I've been recording. I actually started recording in 2010, like October, November.
Okay.
So I've been recording for about a year and a half, but whilst working at the same time. So last year, when the tour finished, I think I took about 2 weeks off to go on holiday, kind of get my brain focused.
Stand it up.
Do you know what I mean? In Miami, I was like, yes, hello to the beach. And then I was just recording. I've been recording so much. I'm like in the studio at least twice a week. It's crazy. Still.
But that's good, because you always want your next project to be better than your last.
Absolutely. And I really, really wanted to put a lot into this album. I don't want to be the artist that has an album a year and just shoots them out and says, hey, listen to me. No. I wanted to be the executive producer of this sophomore album. I wanted to make sure I was writing a lot more. I wanted to make sure that anything that gets out there for my fans to listen to, it's past my ears first, and I've given it the hoo-ha. Okay. So I've had a lot more control.
So it's not like, here's a song that's someone else has written for you, vocal it, and then we'll put it out there. Exactly. And also, you know, in that time when I was recording, I was doing a lot of charity work. A lot of charity work last year. Okay.
You know, I went to Uganda last year as well. I've done a lot of work with breast cancer care, cancer research, you name it. I've done it. Sports.
Did you do the 5K run?
I didn't do the 5K run because I've got bad ankles.
Oh.
Yeah, see, on the X Factor tour, I actually broke my ankle. It's never recovered. And it's been 3 years.
So you could never
I can't actually run longer than 40 minutes. My ankle starts to give in. And I've seen, you know, doctors about it and everything. It's just not happening. Unless I walk the 5K. And that's going to probably be too long. But yes, I've done a lot of charity work. And I really done a lot of... you know, a lot of spiritual stuff within myself, you know. I've really taken the time to get to know who I am as a person. You know, you learn something new every day, and every day I want to discover something new about myself and what I like and what I don't like, what I'm comfortable with and what I'm not comfortable with, and I think that's really important as a woman. Yeah. And I really wanted to portray that as well in my music.
We did see you briefly on the X Factor. You were a judge.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Well, I was actually shopping for my little brother. I was it was his birthday.
Okay.
And I get a call from management. Oh, Simon needs you to be a judge in 4 hours. I said, excuse me? They said, do you want the job or not? I said, well, I mean, can you just go and confirm it first?
You can't say no to Simon.
You know, and then let me know if it's confirmed. And like 2 minutes later, my manager rings me like, whatever you're doing, stop. Get down to the studios now, Memberley. You need to come and check out their rehearsals so you get to know who everyone is. Don't get me wrong, I was so nervous.
But you're on the other side though.
Oh, man.
You're just sitting there kitchen.
Being on the other side it's crazy because it's surreal, first of all.
Yeah. I
know how the contestants are feeling because I've been there a couple of years ago, and I wanted to really just go on there, be myself, but at the same time give constructive advice. Like, what I would hate the most was if I walked on to that situation and sat down and, you know, watched the contestants and gone, yeah, you're all great. Yeah. Nothing else to say. Yeah. You're all just fabulous. You're all good. That's not advice. I mean, if they've done a great job, they've done a great job. But when I was on the show, what I looked forward to was what I could improve for if I made it next week. And that's what I really wanted to take on board when judging last year. So.
What did you think of the judges when you first saw the lineup?
I thought it was different. Very different. I was like, oh, hello. I was just happy that no one got rid of Louis. Louis Walsh, for me, is a situation.
Part of furniture.
This man is funny. No, you don't understand.
Really?
Listen, I was happy because when I got to go on there, I was like, Louis, I need to cuss you because I've been wanting to do it since I was 16. So be ready for me and you right now.
Remember the .com?
Yeah. Listen, babe, if you're out my mouth like no one's business, it's quite funny though, to be fair. But no, Louis got it from me that night. He got it from the moment the show went on air. I was like, I ain't taking a rubbish.
Let's talk about your new music. Elephant. Yes. What a title. When I heard it, I was like, everyone's like, yeah, a new single's called Elephant. And this was before I heard it. And I was like, okay, what's this going to be about?
Right.
What made you come up with the title like Elephant?
Yeah, I know. First of all,
bit random.
That answer right there. I love that. I love it when people go, she really named her song Elephant. What is that about? That's what I was looking for. Okay. I wanted people to go, for my comeback, I want people to go, what are you talking talking about in the song. So they've heard the title, they've not heard the song yet, and they'd be like, she's named it after an animal.
Yeah, it was right. Yeah,
and that's simply because there's an elephant in the room. That saying, full stop. It's not very British. It's very American.
Yeah.
When I was, you know, in my writing camps and stuff last year, that saying kept coming up, and I was like, yo, we have to write about that because ain't nobody saying that here. And then when I heard that saying, I was like, okay, so cool, what do you mean? Because I didn't get it. I was like,
yeah.
And funnily enough, I was going through that situation with a guy last year where we were dating. It wasn't going where I wanted it to go. Nobody was talking about it, so I had to end it. I was like, okay, well, there's a big old fat tonked elephant in the room because this guy don't want to take the situation where I need it to go.
Yeah.
So there's an elephant in the room, and it's such a cool saying. I thought, well, why not let me be the one that sets the trend and brings it over here? Hello.
Did you want to do a dance track? Because everyone's doing it at the moment. You know, you got your DJ Fresh and you've got David Gray, who's like dominating the charts.
Yeah, of course. Well, this song was actually written and done from June last year.
So like
it was meant to come out. It was meant to come out in August.
Okay.
And then an opportunity came about for me to have a different single, and then we went back to Elephants. Everyone would have heard this. I would have been on the third single by now if I'd released it then. But then another opportunity came about, and I was like, oh, let me explore that. Didn't happen. But I've gone with this album. Everyone said to me, you know, you've gone down the dance route. Is it a risk for you, etc.? I've gone with just what feels great.
You're exploring.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm the one that has to promote it. I've got to sing it every single day on promotion. I've got to talk about it, no pun intended. You know, and in the next hopefully 50 years to come, when I'm hopefully still around and annoying people, I want to be able to still be proud that I've had singles in the past that I've loved and that I've chosen, and that no one's gone to me, you have to sing that.
Yeah.
The moment someone says to me, you have to sing that, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have to go home because I just won't do it. It won't happen. I have to love it. I have to love every single thing I do. Otherwise, what's the point to life if you don't love what you do, right?
Right.
And as a singer, if you don't like singing it, Jesus, you're in trouble. You're in some trouble.
What about collaborations? Talk about the second album. Is there anyone on there where people will go, oh, yeah, you expect her to be with that person?
Yeah, most definitely.
Can you tell us who?
No, I can't.
Why?
Most definitely. I think with this album, it's going to be a little bit of a shock, but a shock that I hope people will love and embrace.
Well, you want this album to kind of set you up to have some form of legacy?
Well, what I really wanted from this album, you know, I wanted just to make great music. Full stop. I wanted to make epic music, and it's really influenced by the 90s kind of big dance anthem songs, like Donna Summer, etc. You know, but with a really up-to-date modern swag twist
to it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, and it's big songs. It needs a big voice to sing these kind of songs. So when you hear the album, you'll understand. But it's really passionate, you know, and a lot of the situations I'm talking about, yeah, they're serious, but at the same time, it's very up-tempo. And hopefully, if you're in a bad mood and you listen to our music, I'm hoping it's going to want to get you up, dance, boogie, and uplift that spirit, even though it's a serious situation we're talking about. And this album is it's a massive reflection of my personality. Majority of it's up-tempo, it's goofy in some parts, it's just fun, it's loud, it's in your face, it's colourful, and it's just everything that I am and more.
Speaking of legacy, the icon Whitney Houston, she sadly passed away. What did she mean to you? Whitney
Houston meant absolutely everything to me. I actually remember when my mum got to meet her and sung for her on Top of the Pops and done backing vocals for her a few years ago, and I'll never forget that because I was like, Mum, I have to meet this woman one day. And I think that's what upset me the most, was that I never got the chance to meet her. But at the same time, what's upset me even more is that we've lost someone who was the voice to this industry, who is just a legend. And it's a real shame. She's so young. She's only a year older than my mummy. Yeah. So it was just really, it was just really shocking. And when my sister told me she'd passed away, I didn't believe her for a second. I thought it was just a Twitter thing.
Where was you when you found out?
I was at home, chilling in my kitchen with my auntie. We were just talking. I had just finished baking, actually. And my friend was on the phone to me. We were just talking about some rubbish, you know. And then my sister BBMs me and tells me that. And I'm like, to my friend, yo, Whitney's apparently dead. And I didn't believe it. I googled it. Wikipedia hadn't said anything. There was no news reports yet. And then we put on Sky News, and they just confirmed it. Who I really am thinking about and sending my praise to, not only to her family but really to her daughter Bobby. She didn't deserve to lose her mama so young, and I pray that she can overcome this in time, and that she's got great people around her to keep her going, to keep her spirits up, and to help her because to go through that so young, you need as much help as you can.
Yeah. On a lighter note, I asked on Twitter, I said, oh, I'm interviewing Alexandra's music, you know, what do you want to ask? And they were like, can she do an elephant impression? You have to do it.
Oh my god, oh my god. Wait.
You've got to do, like, I don't really know
how
to do it either.
My dancer BB was doing it in rehearsal.
You've got to do it.
What's the sound they make? Gosh. Like he kept putting his hand out, right? And he made a certain sound. He sounded just like an elephant. It was so hilarious. But I can't remember the noise he done. I can't.
And look,
I'm all flagging this, you know.
I don't even know what that was.
No, but this is the trunk. This is the trunk here.
Okay,
I tried. And he didn't boil it off and be like, no.
Alexandra, thank you for talking to Dropout UK.
Thank you. That was fun. Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm Alexandra Burke, and right now you're watching DropoutUK.com.
Dropout UK. Dropout UK. Dropout UK.